Hello, welcome to our buy-to-let investor show. So this is where we're looking at properties that are specifically targeted for buy-to-let investors. They're properties that we're marketing for sale that we believe would be really good buy-to-let investments. There might be properties we're already renting out and have tenants in, and so we know they rent, or there might be new properties that have come to the market that we believe would be really good investment deals for the discerning buy-to-let investor. Whether you're looking to buy to let for the first time, or whether you're a seasoned landlord and you're just looking to expand your portfolio, any of these properties I think would be really great deals for you. So let's just get straight into it. We've got 4 properties to talk about this month. 2-bedroom apartment in Rivermeads in Stanstead, Abbotts. Now, Rivermeads in Stanstead Abbotts is a great buy-to-let location. The properties there always rent very well, very quickly. It's a great location, very close to St Margaret's Station, which takes you straight into Liverpool Street, and also very close to the village high street, and then commuter belt access to the A10, which takes you down to the M25. So they always do rent very well. Stanstead is a lovely little location as well for the tenants. Now, this property is a property that's vacant. It's ready to go. It does need a little bit of TLC. You might need to spend a bit of money on the kitchen, but really it doesn't need a lot. Generally it's presented quite well. You could just put a couple of appliances in there and it would rent as it is really. Properties like this do rent in the local market for around about £1,200 per calendar month, £1,250 per calendar month. And this one has come on the market now at £237,500. So it's a very low price for a 2-bedroom apartment. It's been through probate, it is chain free. The owners are keen to get it sold. They're also going to the trouble of extending the lease. So on completion of the property, you will have an extended lease of around about 150 years. So you haven't got to worry about lease extensions further down the line and further costs. Also takes away the ground rent, so there's a bit less for you to on your expenditure every year when it comes to working out your yield. Now, great thing about this one, because of the purchase price and because of what you're going to achieve rental wise, your yield is going to be around about 6.5% on this one. Anything over 5% is a really good yield locally. This will be around about 6.5%. So ready to go. Couple of appliances in there. We'll get it rented for you. £1,250 per calendar month. That's a really good buy to let. That's a 2-bedroom top floor apartment in Rivermeads, Stanstead Abbotts. Second property we've got, also with an extended lease. Now this is Rivermeads as well, but this is the Maltings development in Rivermeads, so a bit further down. This is a 1-bedroom property. This has been done to a really high standard, so you really do not have to spend a penny on this one. This one has had the lease extended as well, so really good location. Comes with undercover parking, this one, so tenants love that because it means if it's raining they can park their car and they haven't got to worry about getting their shopping in and getting soaking wet. It's on the market at £240,000. We have just rented a property very similar to this for about £1,200 per calendar month. So working your figures for your yield, you would be looking at around about a yield of about 6% on this one. So really good for a 1-bedroom, £1,200 per calendar month, yield of about 6%. The owner of this property has found somewhere they want to buy, so they are keen to get it sold. So you could get yourself a property fairly quickly and get it rented fairly quickly. We've got tenants waiting for these properties, so you wouldn't have any trouble renting it and you'd get a really good return on your investment. Another property we've got, a 2-bedroom apartment. Now we have mentioned this one before. It does have a current tenant in it. This is Hadley Court in Broxbourne. Now Broxbourne is a great location for rental, very close to Hoddesdon one way, Chester the other, ideal commuter belt. These properties do rent very well. We just rented one of these for around about £1,250 per calendar month within the last 3 or 4 months. This one's just been reduced in price. As I said, I have mentioned it before, but it's just had a price reduction to £249,995. So working on your figures of £1,250 per calendar month and a purchase price of £250, you'd be looking at a yield of 5.75%, just a little under 6%. So that's a really good return on investment. As I said, these properties do rent well. They're very low void periods, always get them rented. And a great thing for the purchaser, these are share of freehold. So where I've just touched on with the other properties, they've got extended leases. This has got a very long lease. You'd be looking around about 950 years, and it's share of freehold, so you haven't got the big maintenance charges and management fees that you can potentially have with some other properties. So although your yield based on your purchase price is 5.75%, actually, when you take into consideration you're not paying the large monthly management fees that you can incur with some blocks of flats, your yield probably would actually be a bit better than that. So that's a 2-bedroom, first floor apartment, Hadley Court, Broxbourne. And finally, ground floor apartment in Cheshunt. Now, this is a property that has got a tenant in it. We rented this property to these tenants about a year ago. It's a 1-bedroom ground floor. Was decorated just before they went in, so don't need to worry about any decor. They are happy to stay there and paying £1,075 per calendar month. Now, this property is going to be on the market for £220,000. So again, doing your calculations for yield, you'd be looking at a yield of around about 6% on this. Now, that's really good return on investment. Long lease on this one as well. Owner has already extended the lease a few years ago, so that sits at around about 150 years. And actually on this one, the management fees per year aren't that high, usually about £1,400, which is quite low for the area. So 6% yield. £1,075 per calendar month is what's currently being paid by the current tenant. Purchase price of £220,000. So there you go, that's 4 properties that would make ideal buy-to-lets. Some currently rented, some potential buy-to-lets. If you think any of those are of interest to you, please get in touch with us and we can arrange a viewing for you. If you just want to see a bit more detail on the properties, you can just click on the link below and that will take you to some of the properties. The one in Cheshunt, you probably need to give us a call on that one, but we can run through things with you if you're interested in that one as well. Hope that's good for you. Look forward to bringing you some more buy-to-let investment deals in the near future. Thank you.